It's on my big stepper, underground methods, top-notch hoes, get the move.
I'm on my way to work, but today I'm really pissed off, and I'll tell you why. And I'm not so much looking for topics, but what pissed me off, I'm tired of black queens, of black mothers, of black females holding their children from their fathers. Yes, the man might not have a job right now. The man can't pay child support right now, but that's still no excuse to keep the child from the father. It's still no excuse to keep the child from his God-given father. I mean, I understand that we all go through things, and I understand that people must pay child support, but it's still not healthy for the child to be kept away from his father. See, y'all black queens, y'all black mothers, you got to do better, man. This man been working. He been working for the last 4 years paying child support. And I'm not gonna mention his name, but anyway, he been working for the last 4 years paying child support. He lost his job. And he missed 3 payments of child support. And the wife, or the child mother, refused to let him see his child. Black women, y'all got to do better than this, man. This man worked hard. It's not like he was on drugs. It's not like he was late for work. They laid this man off, and the man was looking for a job. And the mother of his child refused to let him see the child because he don't have money. And that's not right. You don't use your child as a pawn. You don't use your child as a cash, as a goat to receive money. Come on, man. That's not right, black women. That's not right to hold your child from the father. You shouldn't do that. I mean, I don't care. Yes, I believe you should pay child support. That's not what I'm saying. But my father, my dad, never paid mama 1 day of child support. He never paid my mom 1 day of child support. And my mama still allows us to see him. Even though my dad never paid child support, my mama still allowed him to see us. She didn't do it for him. She did it for us. So black women, black mothers, even if you don't want the child, even if you don't want the father to see the child, at least do it for the child. Because I'm trying to tell you, y'all raising children without fathers. Look in the projects. Look in the ghetto. Look at how many young men are growing up without fathers because the mothers are being silly. Because the mothers would not allow the fathers to see their child. Black women, y'all got to do better, man. Over money. Yes, a man should pay child support, but don't allow your child to be fatherless over money. I mean, this pisses me off, man. And I wasn't going to say anything, but man, I'm so burnt up. I'm burnt up within inside myself. Even my own daughter was allowed to see me, and I wasn't paying child support, not because I was a deadbeat dad, but because I was just unable to do it. But then, once I started getting money, I gave money. Y'all hurting it. See, y'all silly women. I'm talking to these silly women. I'm not talking to these strong black women that's doing the right thing. I'm talking to these silly women. Y'all think it's cool. It's not cool, bro. Because when your son get older, then he start disrespecting you, start cussing you out, start being disobedient, then you want to call the father. Well, this is your son, come get him. No. If you allow the father to be in the child's life while he's young, then the father can have a grip. The father can have a hold on him. And then the father can chastise him. But you silly women refuse to allow the father to be in that child's life over money. That child is not a paycheck, people. That child is not taxes, people. That child is not a way to receive funds from a man. You got to love your child more than you hate that man. You got to love that child more than you want that money. Because you got to realize, women, that son, that daughter is more important than a green piece of paper. Money is a green piece of paper. But you got to look at the long run. In the end, when that son grow up, in the end, when that daughter grow up, that son grow up without a father. You see, getting incarcerated. Look how many black males are incarcerated right now. Because no father was in the home, or because the mother would refuse allow their son or daughter to see their father. Black women, that's not cool. That's not right. Let that man see his son. Let that man see his daughter. He might not have money, but at the same time, when y'all do get money, give a little money, give child support. But the point I'm trying to get across is, black women, do not make your son suffer because the father is not bringing money to the table. And this is not giving the father a pass not to pay money. This is not to give the father a pass not to give child support. But what I'm saying is, the child must be more important than the child support. The child must be more important than the money. Why? Why? Because that child needs that father. That little girl, when she grow up without that father, when that little girl grow up without that father, she's going to look for different men. She's going to go to different men. Why? Because she don't know how a man's supposed to treat her. She don't know how a man's, why? Because the father was not allowed to be in the home, or the father wasn't allowed to raise her, or the father wasn't allowed to see her. So black women, we got to think. You think you're being smart to the man right now, but all you're doing is hurting that child. Oh yeah, it feels good right now. Say, I got this child. He's not paying child support, so he can't see that child. That's the small picture. That's the small picture. The big picture, when that child turns 16, when that child turns 17, when you can't handle that child, when that child cussing you out, when that child back talking you, then you want to call the father, say, come get your son. That man had been in that boy's life in 9 years, and 6 years, and 5 years, and then you want to call this man to come get your son. That young boy don't know who that man is. That boy gonna say, who the are you? You haven't been in my life. And then when he goes to say, well, your mother didn't allow me to see you, or your mother didn't allow me to be in your life. That young man ain't gonna hear that. You know why? Because you don't fill that boy head of so many stuff. Or your father, he's a deadbeat. Your father, he ain't no good. Your father, he's a piece of shit. Your father don't care about you. No, the father didn't care about you. The father didn't want to be with you. The father didn't want another relationship with you. So now, how the father felt about you, you want to reject that on the child. No, because the father left you, or because the dad left you, that doesn't mean he left his son. That doesn't mean he left his daughter. All it means, he left you. Now, I don't know the reason why y'all might have split up. I don't care the reason why. All I'm saying is, black mothers, you should allow the father visitation rights. You should allow the father to come and see him. And don't be getting in his face. Don't want that, my child around the other bitch. I don't want my child around the other woman. He has a life. That man has a life. And if he wants, mother, y'all should have want your children to be with their fathers. Give y'all some time. So quit using your child as a pawn. Quit using your children as pawns to get money. Yes, men should pay child support. Yes, the man should give money. But I'm looking at the big picture. The big picture, not the small picture. The small picture is he's not giving money. But the big picture, when that child get older, how would he act? How would he be when he cusses you out? Because when he get older, there's nothing the father can say to that man. So, all I want to say, y'all black women, y'all black queen, don't use your child as a pawn. Do not use your child as a pawn for money. Allow that man, that father, to see that child. And then y'all could come to some kind of agreement. But just don't allow that child to be used as a pawn.
It's on my big stepper, underground methods, top notch hoes, get the move.